Hey everyone, this is Jennifer Beamer, owner-operator of Expertly Dyed Art by Science, and this is the daily vlog, episode number 41. And today I wanted to give you an update on the unplied yarn. Now remember when I was talking about taking this skein of yarn that I didn't really like, I made something with it and then I ripped it all apart and then I washed it. I'm like, well, what am I going to do with it now? I really liked how it was semi-felted after all of the washing that it went through, and I wanted to just deconstruct it, use it for something else. So what I did was probably the most time-consuming way of unplying this yarn. So in my head, I thought this was actually going to go very quickly, and it turned out to not go quickly. Now, I'm going to get it into a big knot before I show you. So here is the yarn. And at one point, there was a definite middle to it, but that has since sort of disappeared. It's sort of, that's the middle-ish. Okay, it's a mess. Really did not think as much as I needed to about how to stage everything for this project. But I promise this is a really good idea. It's going to breathe new life into this older yarn, and in the end, it's going to be used. I guarantee it. But getting it to the stage, it's just dumb. All right, so this is what I was doing. I had my two bobbins here, and I used a rubber band for each of them to sort of, here and here, to sort of lock the yarn that I was unplying in place. And then I would move on and untwist the other stuff. Now, this makes perfect sense, I guess, in theory. Maybe not perfect sense. It makes some kind of sense, I think. So that I would basically hold them up, and one would go around the other, and it would become unplied, and then I would, sort of wrap the yarn above it, wrap the yarn above it onto the bobbin. No, that takes forever. And because I'm using two bobbins, I have to make sure one is shorter than the other, otherwise they bang into each other all the time. So this isn't taking, as little time as I thought it was going to. There's two things that I have to do. I have to unply the yarn, plus I have to undo the twist that's already in the yarn. I don't have to worry about it falling apart because it's already semi-felted, so it's going to stay together whether or not there's twist. So my idea was to just unply them and let the twist come out of them naturally during this process. Except that's the thing that takes forever. And because I can't really do this seated, I have to do it standing, it just, who wants to stand and just do this all day, right? So this is probably around a third of the skein unplied. And the yarn that's resulting is extremely soft. I really like it. It's almost like Malabrigo yarn in its softness. It's very airy. But this is just taking forever, and I'm not sure what to do with it. But I wanted to post an update to let you guys know that even I fail. Everybody fails. We all make mistakes. We all do something that makes sort of sense in our head, but when we do it, it's a complete failure. So, usually when I do my tutorial videos, it's because I've done a lot of testing. I've had a lot of practice. There's a lot of experience. There's a lot of, thinking about what problem I'm having and how to fix it. There's a lot of troubleshooting that I go through to make sure that when I do something for a video, I know all the pitfalls because I've been through them all. So this is sort of like a lens view of, when I come up with an idea and the process I go through trying to figure out how to go from A to C and be as smooth with B as I possibly can, and that never happens. It's always B A, B B, B C, or BA1, you know, just the versions that I have to go through. It's always a little bit more time consuming than I want it to be on the first try, and then I get better and better and better, and eventually I figure out actually how to do it. So this isn't quite working, and I have the other end of the yarn available somewhere in this jumbled mess. I saw it. It's somewhere. Oh, I think this is it. Aha, I found it. This is the other end of the yarn. So I could, you know, effectively work around the other way. My other thought is to use a combination of a spindle and a spinning wheel to get it unplied. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, so if you have any helpful suggestions, I am seriously looking forward to it, and if you could post below, maybe it'll give me something else to think about that I haven't already thought about. And if you just want to, you know, tell me I'm an idiot because I'm doing it wrong, that's okay too, and then post a link for how to actually do this. I would appreciate that as well. So yeah, you know, things happen. We come up with ideas, don't really know how to do it because it feels like we're trailblazing, and sometimes you genuinely are. I don't think I'm genuinely trailblazing here, but it's always a lesson to be learned in things like this. So now I know not how to do it. Anyway, so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also find me over on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And you can also head to my blog where I'm actually going to do some tutorial with this in the future. So, you know, once I actually figure out how to do it and then how to do it better, I will post that tutorial there for y'all to see. And yeah, so yeah, check out the blog. There's a lot of other great stuff there as well. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!